Sultan Ahmed Mosque. Architecture. Interior. At its lower levels and at every pier, the interior of the mosque is lined with more than 20,000 handmade ceramic tiles, made at Iznik, in more than 50 different tulip designs. The tiles at lower levels are traditional in design, while at gallery level their design becomes flamboyant with representations of flowers, fruit and cypresses. More than 20,000 tiles were made under the supervision of the Iznik master potters at Pasai and Beresiendi from Avanos. The price to be paid for each tile was fixed by the Sultan's decree, while tile prices in general increased over time. As a result, the quality of the tiles used in the building decreased gradually. Their colors have faded and changed, red turning into brown and green into blue, mottled whites, and the glazes have dulled. The tiles on the back balcony wall are recycled tiles from the harem in that Toppat Palace, when it was damaged by fire. The upper levels of the interior are dominated by blue paint. More than 200 stained glass windows with intricate designs admit natural light, today assisted by chandeliers. On the chandeliers, ostrich eggs are found that were meant to avoid cobwebs inside the mosque by repelling spiders. The decorations include verses from the Quran, many of them made by Sayyid Karim Gubari, regarded as the greatest calligrapher of his time. The floors are covered with carpets, which are donated by faithful people and are regularly replaced as they wear out. The many spacious windows confer a spacious impression. The casements at floor level are decorated with opus secile. Each except has 5 windows, some of which are blind. Each semidome has 14 windows and the central dome 28, 4 of which are blind. The colored glass for the windows was a gift of the Signoria of Venice to the Sultan. Most of these colored windows have by now been replaced by modern versions with little or no artistic merit. The most important element in the interior of the mosque is the mirror, which is made of finely carved and sculptured marble, with a stalactite niche and a double inscription panel above it. The adjacent walls are sheathed in ceramic tiles, but the many windows around it make it look less spectacular. To the right of the mirror is the richly decorated minbar, or pulpit, where the imam stands when he is delivering his sermon at the time of noon prayer on Fridays or on holy days. The mosque has been designed so that even when it is at its most crowded, everyone in the mosque can see and hear the imam. The royal kiosk is situated at the southeast corner. It comprises a platform, a loggia and 2 small retiring rooms. It gives access to the royal ledge in the southeast upper gallery of the mosque. These retiring rooms became the headquarters of the Grand Vizier during the suppression of the rebellious Janissary corps. The royal ledge is supported by 10 marble columns. It has its own mirror that used to be decorated with the jade rose and gilt and 100 curons on inlaid and gilded lecterns. The many lamps inside the mosque were once covered with gold and gems. Among the glass bowls one could find ostrich eggs and crystal balls. All these decorations have been removed or pillaged for museums.